Welcome back to Stew Structures. We're here tonight to do some unboxing. I don't typically do this kind of thing, but I recently started getting in a bunch of stuff, and it's like the middle of Christmas right now, so I feel good, and I need to pay tribute to the person that made all this possible. I feel like I probably ought to have my Santa hat on, but I put my railroad hat on anyway. So welcome back to Stew Structures, and let's get on with opening the presents. Okay, thanks to Sparkey107107 and the contest that I won from him from sponsoring new channels, to getting subscriptions at a higher level on certain channels. It gave me the ability to order a lot of parts for a lot of the buildings that I'm going to be building. And one of the first packages came in for those. The number of buildings that I need, especially the first building that I'm going to start off with after this tower build, is called the Beanery, which was the original station built in Grafton in the 1850s. And there's close to 100 windows and tons of doors and stuff in this building. So anyway, I like Tichy Group products. I definitely didn't want to scratch build that many windows. So the Tichy order came in. There's tons of these 6x6 double hung sash windows. I think there's 10 packs of 8 of these that I needed. I like Tichy. They also come with the clear plastic for closing those, but they also come with a, I don't know if you can see it there very well, but it's a tan material that's cut for shades to put behind the windows when you buy them. That's included with the windows. And they're a very good product, very crisp, clean cast, very nice. Another window that I needed was a few 4x4/4 double hung sash windows, so there's one pack of those. And then there's also a pack of 2x2 double hung windows as well. There's several doors in this building of different configurations. One of the doors is a single door with a window with a transom overhead, and I needed several of those, so there's 2 packs of those in this box. I needed some single doors without windows with a transom. Those I needed 1 pack of, and those are in this box. And also I need doors with side lights as well. I did find some through Grantline that I ordered, but I wasn't sure how they were going to work out. So Tichy has these real narrow windows. They do have rounded tops, but I can cut the rounded tops and turn them into, you know, a side light for doors. So I ordered a pack of those just in case I do need them. One thing they also have that with the LEDs and lighting these structures, I like the old-fashioned round light fixtures for exterior lights. And Tichy's, while they need to be drilled out, they come molded with a little bulb in the bottom of them and a bracket that the light mounts on. But you can drill this out and paint them and add the LEDs to them, and they're just a very, very nice fixture. So I ordered a pack of those as well. Along with this came catalogs, the standard parts catalog. They also make cars in kit form for HO. Their cars are very nice. I ordered a bunch of tank cars from them in the past and some flat cars. They also sent a decal catalog. They have a lot of very nice quality decals. Decal companies are getting harder to come by, and some of the better ones aren't around anymore. So it was nice to have that included in the package too. So anyway, that's the first package in my Christmas holiday in the middle of the summer. Thank you, Sparkey107107. Okay, so we have yet another package. Just came in this afternoon, direct from China. So what we have here is a roll of LED strip lights. I like these to use for a lot of things, but one of my passions in model railroading is passenger cars. And I've been working on collecting stuff to go ahead and add lighting into several of the passenger cars, so that was the main reason I bought this. I have a couple other rolls coming. There's 500 lights on a roll. and you can cut them up into increments of 3. 6 does our passenger car real well. So it's nice to have this to work with in the coming future. And we're still waiting on a couple of other packages, which hopefully will be here in the next couple of days. A couple more of them are coming from China, so I don't know what the shipping is like coming over. Sometimes you get things quick and sometimes you don't. So anyway, we're continuing to wait for a few more. Okay, so we have another package in. This one particular door I had to order from a couple of vendors. I couldn't find it in more than one at any vendor. So this is a double door with a transom. These are Grant lines. So anyway, it was nice to see these come in. I've got one more coming in from another vendor. So I had to split this one up. Everything else was easy to find at multiple vendors or multiple items from a single vendor. But anyway, it was nice. These first couple ones came in really quick, so we got several more coming in over the next couple of days, and I'll open those up and add to this video, and we'll go on with the goodies. Okay, besides the parts for the buildings, I also went to Harbor Freight and a few places, hobby stores, and picked up some things that I need to use for the hobby for various things. But I've got tons and tons of tools, and they've all been crammed in this one little box that I couldn't find things for 10 or 15 minutes. So Harbor Freight also has toolboxes and things like that as well. So I did pick this up from Harbor Freight, which was it's a very nice box. But in it is also many things that I picked up. I like making my own trees, so for conifers, little wooden dowels are great. They had these, which are a plastic, which I'm always looking for cheap forms of plastics to build buildings and things with, so that was just a good buy. One of the things I thought was really interesting, and let me get a knife and open this up for you. But at Michael's hobby store, they had this material here, and I don't know how well this shows up, but on needled evergreens, some of the conifers tend to have their limbs hang and are pendulous type of growth. So I bought these because I wanted to experiment with making some more conifers, and I wanted to use this on some of the outer limbs to hang down and put some greenery on to simulate some of those more pendulous limbs on some of the evergreens. Some more ink to use in my washes. I did find a couple of things which I thought were really interesting. I've already stuck tons of stuff in this to get it out of my other box. One thing I found really interesting at Harbor Freight is I'm always picking up magnets, and they have these nice heavy-duty magnets that I use on steel to hold plastic parts in 90-degree angles and stuff while I'm gluing them together. But they also had these little magnets which are made between steel, they're used by welders, and they have 90-degree corners, and the corners are cut away from areas that I would glue, as well as other angles, which I thought were really great, because on a steel flat plate like I use these other angles, these give me true 90-degree angles or 35-degree angles. So I bought a few of those. They were really inexpensive, and they're just a nice magnet to help hold things together. So I find things like that very, very useful. See if I can get this back down in there. Also, I'm always looking for all kinds of oddities. I'm looking at making some of my own power boxes to feed the homes with power. And in the old days, they had the power boxes had this big glass dome on them. So I always look at different types of beads and things like that. And I found this whole package that's about the right circumference to cut up and use for the glass globes that would be on front of all my little electric meters. They also had these tiny clear beads, which are about the exact same size as the glass insulators on the railroad telephone poles. These I could dye in greens, blues, as well as using the clear. And there's just tons of them for the amount of money, so this will do hundreds of poles, which is great. And I picked up a few other things, just like the micro brushes and things like that to help me glue or get down into tight areas with. It was a very nice little shopping spree on the side as well. Thank you, Sparkey107107. In any case, on with the unboxing. Okay, so we have yet another package. We have some more of the Grant Line windows and doors that I ordered. Nice, Grant Line really has some nice products. So we have sets of double doors with side windows and skylights above the doors as well. And we have sets of 12 over 12 double pane windows. So another piece of the puzzle comes together. We're still waiting on brick and a few things, and hopefully in this video we'll get to the unboxing of those as they come in too. Once again, thank you, Sparkey107107. Okay, so, and one more package. This just came today. I think I'm still waiting on one more. I ordered a whole bunch of brick sheets because most of the buildings I'm doing are in brick. So I ordered a whole bunch of them, but they are being brought in from China, so I'm not sure when to expect those. They were shipped. But some of the Grant Line doors I had to order from several different people. So I was short one package and I ordered this from a separate dealer. So this is the last of the doors and windows and odd stuff that I had ordered. Like I said, I'm still waiting on the brick sheets. But this is a Grant Line product. It's another pair of double doors with a transom over top with windows in the doors. And this completes all the doors and everything I need. So we're waiting on one more package from China. Okay, so a couple more things have came in. Thank you, Sparkey107107. My eyes aren't quite what they used to be. So I picked these up on an auction online. They're really made for jewelers, but they have 20 power and they have little LEDs that you can turn on as well to, well, if I can get it to turn on, voila, to light whatever it is you're working on, and they're quite incredible. I like these a lot better than the visors and the stuff I've used before. So very nice tool. Can't wait to start using those. The other thing is some of the buildings and stuff that I would like to photograph. I'm not sure what the rules and regulations are, but a lot of railroad properties you're not really supposed to be on. But from the air, I think I can get a few decent photographs of some of the buildings and stuff. So one thing I wanted to play with was a small drone with a camera. This I picked up at a really good price on an auction, so I figured I would give it a try and well, start including some of this video with the buildings and the pictures of the buildings that I'm building as we go through some of the newer videos. So anyway, it was a nice find. It's not a really expensive one, but I think it'll do the trick for what I want to do. So anyway, thank you again, Sparkey107107. There's one other thing that hasn't come in, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there in the unboxing of everything that Sparky has allowed me to pick up for my YouTube channel. But I have 24 sheets of brick HO scale styrene coming in. And it was supposed to be here before several days ago, and I've contacted the manufacturer, and I'm trying to see when I can get that shipped to me. It's going to hold up my next build. If I can't get those sheets in, I'll have to get a reimbursement for my funds and
rebuy the brick stock. It's $100 worth of freaking brick sheets, so it'll go a long way to building several of the buildings, but I need to get those sheets in. So we're going to pursue that, and I'm going to throw this unboxing out and get with some of my other videos that I've got coming up. So once again, thank you, Sparkey107107. You have done me a world of good for progressing my channel and my abilities to do things. So I really appreciate it. For all of you that are not familiar with Sparkey107107, he has his own channel out there. Very great person. He sponsors contests a lot of times and does a lot of things for any of us out here in the model railroad world as far as YouTube channel owners. So patronize him, watch his videos, and see what he's got going on too. I think you'll appreciate what he does. Anyway, once again, thank you, Sparkey107107, and stay tuned for my next videos. I appreciate you watching this, and like and share the video below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so far. It's free, and there's a lot of good builds and scratch building them. Prototypical buildings coming up in the near future, so stay tuned for more.